Keep on slipping. Keep on slipping. All right, what are we doing? All right, welcome to episode 5 of Let's Play as Rough Rider Teddy. My name is Double O Slippin', and let's get to it. All right, I got a spy here. Looks like they built a spaceport in Sedenga. And let's see, Nuri. And yeah, that looks pretty good. So I think I'm going to send a spy over there. It looks like I got 6 charges on Philadelphia. And you know what? I just remembered we're at war with Menelik. Maybe I can kill Arthur. Beautiful. And I just unlocked an achievement, Clash of Titans. Beautiful. All right, in the city of New York. I don't even remember what we were doing here. Hopefully it was good. Looks like Sinbad is still a thing, so I'm going to grab Sinbad. And speaking of heroes, I think I had the twins in one of these cities. I did. So that's going to cost 1,000 faith. So I'm going to save up my faith so I can bring the twins in on this war. Looks like we do have a governor promotion here. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do with that. And we're going for democracy and computers. So hopefully we can get those flood barriers online as well. Okay, so I got this quadrireme kind of exploring. All right, it's all kind of coming back to me. I haven't kind of recorded the episode yesterday, and I was basically playing on no sleep. It was crazy. I just could not sleep the night before. Okay, we have a spy in the city of Kerma. I think we're going to gain sources here and start siphoning some funds. And we have an archaeologist in Spain. Looks like there is a antiquity site right here, so we're going to grab that, and we're going to grab this antiquity site here. And we got a Nubian artifact, beautiful, and it's a classical artifact, wonderful. I think I need to come into my great work, and there's actually a bug right now where I can't even look at my great work, which sucks. So never mind. And it looks like Nubia's pissed, so I'm gonna make some promises that I can't keep for the extra Diplo favor. Thanks for the Diplo favor. And it looks like Spain wants to cut a deal. He wants to give me a great work of writing for some niter and some aluminum. I'm gonna take that deal. And we just unlocked democracy. Fantastic. I think I want to grab that. Yeah, +4 food, +4 production for suzerain city-states. That's insane. And gold purchases 15% off. Fantastic. Okay. Machiavellianism is really, really important because we got a lot of spy stuff happening. I'm going to put 5-year plan up here so I can open my options. I don't know if we still need this one. I guess levy en masse to save myself a little bit of coin. 28 gold per unit, so I'd be just saving 28 gold. As far as everything else, I mean, we are building some settlers. I mean, that might come in handy. I think these diplomatic cards actually might come in real handy. Maybe Raj might come in handy. I'll take that one out and see. Oh, you know what might be handy? I do have a few cities kind of off the radar, off the grid as far as my continent. Maybe colonial offices. 15% faster growth and 3% loyalty per turn for cities not on your original continent. That's not bad. Colonial taxes. 25% gold and plus 10% production. That might be actually kind of worth it. I think this is like the most democratic cards I've ever had plugged in at once, to be honest. Okay, I guess we fixed up the aqueduct in Philadelphia. Would be nice to get another spy. We are short a couple of traders. Maybe it's good to grab maybe a field cannon to defend our city. All right, we did finish a settler in Chicago. There is some units up here that I'm not a real big fan of. So maybe what I'll do is I'll grab one of these field cannons and I'll send them up here. And I want to clear all these barb camps up here. We are on the defense. I'm not really planning on taking any of their cities. I'm kind of just hoping to keep them off. And we do have 4 turns until we can make peace. Hopefully they'll cut a deal. I'm not really willing to pay for peace, but I definitely don't want to be at war. You know what I mean? I want to trade for gold. And it looks like our buddy, the Vikings here, are giving the best deal. The Gaul have a pretty good deal, but this is a ridiculously long trade route. And it looks like Norway is sending a settler to the north, which is kind of strange. And we do have our archaeologists in the Nubian nation. I want to take some of these antiquity sites. That's what I need to do. All right, what do we got going on? All right, we are in range of Hippolyta. We can't quite take a hit with Hercules. I'll put him here and hope to bait Hippolyta over to him, and then I'm going to use Hercules to knock him down. All right, we have a spy in the city of Addis Ababa. I think what I might do is just use him as a listening post so we can get some extra combat strength against Ethiopia. If I look at Hercules's thing, it actually doesn't even come up. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Never mind. Maybe I should grab printing as well. I think that gives me a little bit more diplomatic visibility on other civilizations. And it looks like we got kicked out of Spain's territory. It looks like they got tanks as well, which is kind of crazy. Well, I'm going to come in here and say, hey, Spain, what's up, man? Can we get open borders with you? All right, we finally made it to Chinguetti with Himiko. So we're going to use Himiko's charm to start getting envoys into Chinguetti. And it looks like it's going to take a few. So hopefully we can get that done because that would be a lot of faith. Okay, looks like our plan worked. We did bait Hippolyta. So I'm going to take a shot with Hippolyta. Or sorry, with field cannon. I'm going to take a city shot here. And it looks like we are across a river here, which is not ideal. Oh, okay. So we did get +3 combat strength for intel on opponent's movement. Fantastic. Okay, so we're going to hit Hippolyta and we just killed him. And actually, we did just get enough faith to get the twins back. So I'm going to buy the twins right now. And I'm going to bring them down to the front line and I'm going to start taking some of Ethiopia's units. Fly the twins down to the city of Philadelphia. Beautiful. Hey, we just found Signy. Keep on slipping. I said keep on slipping. All right, we got the inspiration for opera and ballet, and we got economics. Okay, I'm going to take a shot with the city, and we're going to take the unit. All right, we got our field cannon in San Diego, so we're going to take the swordsman out. Beautiful. And we have a trader in the city of San Diego. I think I'm going to trade for gold, and we're going to start trading with Norway again. And we just finished the Cristo Redentor. Fantastic. I totally forgot we were even building that. Looks like we stole 630 gold from somebody. As far as our diplomatic points, it looks like we have 16 points out of 20. And as far as our culture goes, we have almost the most visiting tourists, and Ambiorix does. Ambiorix does. And it looks like Menelik wants peace. I'm going to take that deal. Peace is good. We'll get that extra 15% boost from Geneva. And it looks like the Maori want to buy some oil and some oranges for some gold. I'm going to take that deal as well. And we just got +4 air score for building our first film studio. Beautiful. Keep on slipping. I said keep on slipping. Keep on slipping. I said keep on slipping. I think getting a neighborhood is a good idea. It's only a +3 neighborhood, but it's going to give some adjacency to our beautiful theater square here. It would be nice to get a theater square, even though we're not really getting any great rider points because of the last World Congress. Some entertainment complexes would actually not be a bad idea for the amenities. We are going to have some serious amenity issues coming up. So let's just keep killing barbs. Okay, so we have Dorothy in the city of Tervana. I think I'm going to go for tech boost. We are behind on science right now. I think it's a good idea that we get caught up. Hopefully we can win a diplomatic victory. If not, we can go for maybe a science victory or a culture victory. I think it's going to be hard to win a culture victory right now because we are very far behind and we haven't really been kind of working towards that this whole game. We do have a lot of diplomatic favor right now, which is insane. Okay, so we got replaceable parts. We got Cold War. Is there anything that I want to plug in? That would be kind of cool. I think I might plug out colonial taxes and I'll put cryptography for my spies to be much better. And it looks like we found the Sanguine Pack. I'm guessing we got that from our homie Harold over there. All right, we have a trade route in the city of Philadelphia. It's probably a good idea to trade with Bologna so we can keep getting those envoys in there. I do want to keep suzerainty of them as long as I can because they're a wonderful city state to have. They're giving me great people points just to be friends. All right, now we got suzerainty of Chinguetti. Now let's take a look at our faith. And our faith has skyrocketed. 8, 9, 8, 9, 3, 8, 8. Beautiful. Okay, we got our spy Sarah in the city of Sendenga. So I think we should gain sources and then start disrupting rocketry as quick as we can. It looks like they're working on something. And we did get flood barriers, so I think it's a good idea to go through all of my cities and make sure that I get my flood barriers in position as quick as I can. All right, looks like the Gaul want to give me Art of War for some aluminum and some niter. I think I'm going to take that deal. I think this is part of the new patch. They're really hooked on this aluminum. And I think part of the new patch is that they're willing to trade more for aluminum because they want to build more planes. So hopefully we don't get our cities bombed. You know.
Chemistry is the dirty part of physics.
All right, we finally got chemistry. Beautiful. I should have saved more cash, but we're going to start getting some research labs online. That is a lot of science. I think I'm going to put the entertainment complex right here. I do crushing mine, but this city's making 94 production. Sorry, 115 production. That is insane. All right, looks like we can recruit Stanford Raffles, so I'm going to take him. Beautiful. And looks like we're really close to grabbing Robert Goddard, and he's not a bad one, so I think I'm going to grab him as well, just so that somebody else doesn't get him. This one would have been actually way better, but you know what? There isn't really that many wonders for us to build, but we're going to keep him. He gives us 20% towards space race projects, and I think because we have the mausoleum, that doubles, and we can use him. We are going after rocketry right now, just as a backup plan for not getting the diplomatic victory that we wanted. In the city of Cleveland, I think I'm going to buy the research lab. That'll give us the inspiration for nuclear program. Beautiful. I'm going to come in the city of New Orleans and buy a research lab. Beautiful. And that's just going to skyrocket my science. I'm top science now, I believe. And I think what I should do as well is I should get that card that gives me +5 science, +5% science for every suzerain that I have. And that's this one here. So I'm going to go for globalization. And we got our first great piece of art. Fantastic. And we have successfully stolen 282 gold from the city of Kerma. So we are going to get a promotion for that. Looks like Dorothy is running and she just got the Eureka for nuclear fission. Fantastic. And so I'm just going to start packing in my great works. I don't think I'm going to be winning a culture victory this game. I'm too far behind. I haven't really been paying attention to this. I guess I am almost, you know, I am competing with Ambiorix, but I don't think I'm able to win it if I wanted to. And we're gonna put Robert Goddard one more time. We got rocketry, beautiful. I think I'm gonna go for oil and steel next, and combustion, and eventually uranium. All right, we got our very first great musician, and we got another great admiral. Fantastic. We just finished the flood barrier in the capital. I think it would be a good idea to grab the research lab, so I'm just going to buy the research lab. I want to finish off the National Museum for some more great work slots, and we finished the flood barrier in Los Angeles, so I think it's a good idea to finish off the film studio, and then maybe we'll grab an arena for some extra amenities. I think because we're so good at stealing techs with Ryan, I think it's a good idea to just start stealing techs from Nubia because they are ahead in science. And we have Sarah. She's ready to disrupt rocketry in the city of Sendenga. And it looks like this is the city where they're working their project. So hopefully we can stop it. And we're going to use Robert Goddard one more time. Beautiful. Hopefully that really helps us get to the moon a little bit quicker. And I think we need to start building a spaceport like instantly, like right away. And I think it would be a good idea maybe to put it right here, maybe right here. I'm going to put it right there. We are going to finish the research lab because that is a ton of science that we would be missing out on if we didn't. I think we're going to do the same in the city of Washington as soon as we can. This is the diplomatic quarter here. Yeah, this would be a good place for a spaceport. Maybe I can build one in Cincinnati though. And we're going to put one right here. Okay, we're going to put one more great work in the art museum. Fantastic. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea to get an entertainment complex in the city of Axum. And then we'll build a zoo. And then that'll make these rainforest tiles just a little bit better by adding a little bit of science to it. But we'll finish off this film studio first. All right, we got our great musician, Ludwig van Beethoven. And we're going to create a great work of music. Looks like we're having a little bit of a power issue as well. We are going down as far as coal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in coal. There is coal on this little island here. And what I might want to do is buy a settler, settle this little island so we can get that coal online. Because, man, it looks like there's a coal just outside of Ethiopia's borders and Geneva's borders. I got a feeling Ethiopia will take it, but man, it would be nice to grab that. It would be nice to just be able to like plug into Geneva and be like, buy that right now. Great musician Beethoven putting another great work of music in the city of Los Angeles. And we got a spy in the capital. I guess she got away. And we do have the ability to get disrupt rocketry, which is fantastic. So we're gonna send her to Nubia, I believe, for her next mission. If I look up here, looks like Nubia is the only one running those projects. So hopefully we can block that as quick as we can. Man, there is a lot of barbarians to the north of San Diego. So this is gonna be a little bit of an issue. Maybe what I should do is I should come in here and buy another field cannon, and hopefully we can take care of business. And it looks like Ethiopia wants to buy some strategics off me. I'm going to refuse this deal. They've just denounced me as well, so I don't want to give them any strategics to use against me.
Engineering is the art of
All right, we just got refining, so we just exposed oil on the map. I'm just going to type in oil and America. And it looks like we have 5 oil within our boundaries, so that's great. Looks like we have an oil right underneath this harbor, so that's going to pay off really nicely. So I got to get a builder in the city. Looks like we have another oil underneath this harbor as well. Man, the city of Los Angeles, the yields in the city is just looking beautiful. That tile right there is going to look really nice. What I should do is I should come in here and buy a builder right away. And I got to get this oil online as quick as I can because I want to switch my coal power plants to oil power plants as well. So, all right, looks like our archaeologist finally made it to the Gaelic Empire. So we're going to excavate that artifact. And it looks like we can grab a Philip artifact, which would be great. And we just got the inspiration for environmentalism and near future governance. And it looks like we lost the competition for the World Fair. It looks like the Gauls took it, which doesn't surprise me. They're getting a lot of great people points from their specialty district. So that sucks. That is one diplomatic point that we are missing out on. It would have been nice to get that. All right, looks like we finally got our World Congress. As far as the spies go, I think I'm going to put a turn in siphoning funds. And who's got the most diplomatic favor out of everybody? Looks like Aminator has the most diplomatic favor. So I think what she's going to do is I think she's going to vote for herself. And I'm going to put one turn into that. I'll put a turn into this because the AI tends to vote for siphoning funds as well. And I'm going to put every single ounce of diplomatic favor for me to win this. And I don't think I'm actually going to win it. I might actually even lose it. So what I should do is I should put my name in here and maybe just put one vote in here. I'll put one vote in here and I'll put one vote in here. And hopefully I come out on top with a lot of diplomatic favor left. So we'll see. All right, so we lost 2 diplomatic victory points. That doesn't surprise me. We did end up getting the Aminator one, which is fantastic, and the siphoning funds. So we should be coming out on top, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so we got 17 out of 20. We need 3 more victory points. I wish there was more, more world diplomatic things, like, you know what I mean? Like bail this guy out because he's got some issues because he got hit by a tidal wave or whatever. But it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot this game, which is kind of bugging me. Looks like we have a spy in trouble. We have Sarah, so she's pursued by the police. So we're gonna run away, and she was captured. And who was she captured by? Ooh, that's the city. That is Aminator, so that's a big issue. She's gonna be pissed at us. And I will say, yes, I'm sorry for spying on you. I'll never spy on you again. And I wonder if I lost suzerainty of somebody in here. And it doesn't look like I have. Looks like I'm pretty much suzerainty of everybody in here. It would be really nice to get suzerainty of Bandar and Johannesburg, but we are losing coal. So we got to keep that in mind. I think we got oil finally. So we did get oil. So I think what I'll do is I'll come in the city of Philadelphia, or maybe not the city of Philadelphia because we're working on the spaceport, but I'll come in the city of Detroit. And I think I'm going to convert to oil power if I can yet. Oh, here it is. And we did get steel, which means all of our cities got walls. We did successfully steal some gold from Addis Ababa, which is fantastic. Looks like Ryan is in the city of Kerma, so we are going to start siphoning funds. Or maybe we can steal a tech boot for robotics. That would be a good idea as well. All right, we finally got combustion online. Fantastic. And I think we're just going to keep stealing gold from Addis Ababa. And it looks like we got globalization. So we're going to change policies right away. I'm going to grab international, whatever that is, space agency, plus 5% science per city state you are a suzerain of. So that's going to pay off in a ridiculous way. So we are 443 right now, science, and I click this, and we are 664 now. So we have jumped 50%. If I look at my science, we got a 50% boost from all the city-states we were suzerain. And I think what we want to get next actually is the culture one, and it's in social media, collective activism. Okay, we got a couple of governor titles as well, and I do want to grab the space initiative with Pingala because we do plan on maybe going for a space race if this diplomatic thing does not work out. And okay, so we just finished converting to oil power in Detroit. Fantastic. We're getting off coal power as much as we can because this is apocalypse mode and we're gonna have some serious problems coming up pretty soon. Okay, we finished the campus in Dallas, so we're gonna buy the library, we're gonna buy the university, we're gonna buy the research lab, and that'll boost our science up a little bit. And we got our builder in position, and I just realized that we can't build oil wells, so we need to get plastics first. All right, looks like Spain wants to buy some of our coal and our cotton. I think I might take that deal now that we have an oil power plant, and the Maori want me to go to war with the Gauls, so I'm not going to take that. I'm going to refuse this deal here. All right, we finally made it to our little island, and it actually turns out there are 2 coals on this island. So what I might do is I'm just going to settle the city. I'm going to improve both those coals, and that will work out fantastically. Why do I get +1 faith? Oh, I have the Earth Goddess Pantheon. That's right, and they changed it in the recent patch. So I guess that includes this game as well. This guy here, this district's regional buildings provide +2 production. This district's regional buildings reach 3 tiles farther. I'm almost tempted to just buy Nikola Tesla, and you know what? I think I will. Helena Rubinstein wouldn't be a bad great merchant to get as well. This is actually a really good great scientist, and it looks like I'm actually pretty competitive right now to get that. So I think what I'll do is I'll bust off as many research grants as I can in one of my cities. Okay, in the city of New Orleans, I think we're just gonna bust off as many research grants as we can so that we can start working towards getting Mary Leakey for the extra science for our artifacts. Okay, we did just finish the entertainment complex in Axum. I think I'm gonna buy the arena, and I'm gonna automatically buy the zoo, and that's going to make all these rainforest tiles a lot better. And I think it's not a bad idea to even get a builder down here to start getting some more of these rainforest tiles kind of improved. All right, our spy has finally made it to Napata. I think I want to get right on to disrupting rocketry if I can. Maybe I'll gain sources for the extra 6%. No, I'm going to go right for disrupting rocketry. Oh man, looks like there's a settler over here. Hopefully I can snag him with my quadrarine. Now that we can build oil rigs, I'm going to get this oil online. And as far as techs go, I think we want to get uranium next, and then nuclear fission for the nuclear power plants and possibly the Manhattan Project in case anything goes sideways. The Eiffel Tower. Nobody's built the Eiffel Tower yet? Whoa, I didn't realize that. Chicago, I'm gonna attempt to build the Eiffel Tower. I don't think I'm actually gonna get it, but hopefully that would be kind of cool. All right, we finally made it to Venice with Stanford, so we are going to engulf Venice into our empire. So I'm thinking it's a good idea to maybe grab a campus since we have such nice mountain tiles nearby, and I think I'm gonna put one right here. All right, we got Nikola Tesla in position, so I'm going to activate him. And it looks like Norway wants to trade another great relic for some aluminum. So I think I'm going to take that deal. And we have successfully stolen the Eureka for nuclear fission. And it looks like there's a city-state emergency. I think I kind of want to vote this up. And we finally got our first secret agent. Man, I just realized we lost Sinbad to Ethiopia. Looks like there's 2 settlers up here, and I really need to send a unit up here. Maybe I'll grab a courser or a horseman or something, and I'll go in the city of San Diego and see if I can just buy a cavalry unit and send them over to scoop this these 2 settlers. I want to settle this little island here, and I think I'm gonna buy a settler in the city of Venice so that I can settle some of this land up here. And it looks like Nubia wants to make a deal. They want to give me my spy back for some coal and some pearls. So I'm going to take that deal. That sounds like a really good deal. Thank you, Nubia. All right, looks like we have another special session World Congress, and it is a city-state emergency against the Gaul. I'm going to vote that up. I'm going to put 3 votes into it, and it sounds like it passed. And it looks like our continents are the only ones who voted for it, so probably won't win it, unfortunately. Okay, so we did discover combined arms, so we got uranium online, which is great. And I don't really remember, and we're working on nuclear fission, which is fantastic. And we want to get to launching the moon satellite right after. In Boston, I don't think it would be a bad idea to actually just put a campus right here as well. And we got our spy back, and she just got out of jail. And I think the good idea is to send her back to Nubia to continue working on them. We need to destroy all her spaceports so that we can get ahead of her in the space race. It looks like Coupe is getting all of our settlers that we wanted to grab. So it looks like this island's going to belong to Coupe here pretty soon. Hopefully we can swing our cavalry up there. Okay, we got our secret agent in the city of Kerma. I think it's a good idea to switch her over to a city that has a spaceport. Sendenga is still a city that I'm interested in, so I might send one there. And we have finally entered the atomic era, and it looks like we're going to have a golden age, which is great. As far as our dedication go, Heartbeat of Steam is always good. Bodyguard of Lies would be really good. I think I'm going to take Heartbeat of Steam for the extra production. And we're going to activate Nikola Tesla in our factory. And we finally got social media, so we're going to change our policy cards right away. And I think it's a good idea. Maybe we plug out Raj and we put in collective activism. And we're going to watch our culture just jump up from 722 to almost 1,000 culture, which is insane. And we're going to promote the Owls of Minerva for master plan. And that's going to unlock every turn you earn 3% of the gold in your treasury as income. Whenever an offensive spy mission is successful, you also gain half the science, culture, gold, and faith that the targeted city has earned that turn. Looks like our alliance just ran out with Herald. I think I'm going to ask for another alliance because they are pretty powerful. So I'm going to declare friendship with them, and they're willing to take a friendship, and we'll grab a research alliance as well. And we'll just take that deal. And as far as our civics trees go, I think maybe near future governance would be good. And maybe optimization imperative for the plus 30% production towards all city projects. Okay, our spaceport is done in the city of Philadelphia. I think it's important that we just get on launching that satellite like immediately. 5 turns is nothing as well. I'm going to come up here. I totally forgot. We do want to get Mary Leakey. So, we are kind of trailing behind everybody, but it looks like we're still in the race for it. So we're still good. And there's no space race engineers. So looks like we're good. If I buy this one, there you go. There's a +4 campus. We're going to put a +4 campus right here. And since it is a new era, I guess we can buy back Hercules. And it looks like we have a uranium right here. So we're going to want to get that online as well. There's one right here as well. So we'll send that builder down to get that uranium online. Looks like the Maori want a friendship. So I'm just going to refuse that deal because I plan on to do as much spying as I can. I probably could have taken that deal because it's not like they have anything to spy on. You know what I mean? And it looks like somebody is stealing a boatload of gold off me. Because I was making an insane amount of gold. So somebody is definitely stealing something from me. And it looks like we do have 2 settlers here. So hopefully I can pick them up with my cavalry next turn. All right, we're going to settle a city right here. And we got the city of Baltimore. And I think I'm going to start working on this campus right here. It looks like Norway wants to settle up north as well. So I'm going to settle a city right here. And that'll cockblock them from all of this nice land over here. Not the ideal city, obviously it's in the tundra and stuff, but we got some really nice tiles all the way around. And what I might do is I might come in here and buy this tile here, and that tile will help us grow almost immediately. And Dorothy is in Nepata. I think she's done as far as disrupting rocketry. I don't think we need to be in here anymore. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check and see what cities of Nubia have a spaceport. I think I'm going to send Dorothy to the city of Sendenga. Beautiful. We just captured our first settler from the barbarians. It looks like there's 2 more settlers here, which is crazy. All right, we just finished the spaceport in Washington. We got 1 more turn until the Earth satellite is done. All right, we do have our cavalry here, and it looks like we're being chased down by an infantry. I could just take down this settler, and I think I'm going to just run away with this settler here and maybe just kind of cover him up with the quadrarine. And we'll use the settler to settle maybe down here if the Maori doesn't do it in time, or maybe we might settle a city up here. And I'm going to take a city shot with San Antonio, and I think I'm going to take another shot with my field cannon. Perfect. And we just finished launching the Earth satellite.
Jets are
And we
fast.
just
We
got
fly
advanced
everywhere,
flights
man.
and optimization imperative. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this government here, here. And that's going to give us 30% towards city projects, minus 10% on tourism, but we're not playing a tourism game, so it's not that big a deal. I want to keep these two cards for the extra science and culture. Cryptography is great for our science stuff. Machiavellianism is great for our science stuff as well. Merchant Confederation is a lot of gold. I think I get more gold from, e-commerce would actually not be bad. I'm going to plug that in as well. And I think I'm going to grab containment for the 2 envoys for each envoy sent to a city-state. And in the city of Philadelphia, we could go for the Manhattan Project. We only have 3 turns until launching the moon landing. And it looks like we're making 121 production in this city. And in Washington, we're making 74. So what I might do is I might grab the Manhattan Project right after this trader in Washington, and then I'll save Philadelphia for launching the moon landing so we can just get it done as soon as we can. And it looks like the Nubians want a friendship. I'm gonna say no. I want to continue to spy on them and destroy their spaceports. We do have Ryan in the city of Sedenga, which is fantastic. So we do have a 90% chance to disrupt rocketry in the city. So we're going to do that. Absolutely. And we just got to make sure that they're not going to run away with the science game. Looks like the Gaul are also catching up. And we just finished our encampment in the city of Philadelphia. So we are 1 turn away from getting the thing that we need. So we're going to grab a barrack real quick in the city. And we do have 3 envoys in the bank, so I'm going to take suzerain of Bandar if I can. And not quite. Just 1 more envoy, we will be able to break suzerainty of Bandar. And it looks like there's another settler over here. I need to get a unit over there, man. That was the craziest barb camp I've ever seen. It just spammed out settlers. So I got to get a unit over there as quick as I can, and maybe I can buy one in the city of San Diego. And I want to get a cavalry again, and I'll send them over, and hopefully we can get that. All right, we just got a couple area score for getting an armada. Fantastic. And we got the technology satellite. We can come into the city of Philadelphia and instantly start working the moon landing. That'll take 6 turns. As far as technologies go, we want to rush nanotechnology so that we can get the next mission online. We did just get a great scientist, which is great. So we're going to recruit her. We are still at war with the Gaul, which is actually not a great idea. I actually should be piecing them out because that is affecting our science. All right, we're gonna get this uranium online. Fantastic. I wonder what happens if I settle this city. Nothing, but maybe I can. Ooh, not quite. But you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy a unit right here, and I'm gonna take this settler next turn. And we do have our great scientist Erwin Schrödinger, so we're gonna put him on the campus. And that'll give us the Eureka for composites, stealth technology, and synthetic materials. Fantastic. So that'll get us just a little bit closer to nanotechnology. If I build an aluminum mine, I can boost nanotechnology. So I think that's what I need to do next. And we have the ability to do that here. As far as this war goes, I'm going to try and make peace. I'm not really interested in being at war with the Gaul. It's kind of affecting my science, to be honest. My science just jumped up in a major way. And I'm going to settle a city right here. It's not the best city. It's probably going to flood. First thing I should do is probably build. Yeah, it looks like it's already flooded, to be honest. So I can't even build city center buildings, which is hilarious. But I'm just going to place a city there. It's just there just to exist. And I'm gonna grab this oil rig right here. All right, we have our spy in the city of Nuri. I think we're gonna disrupt rocketry in the city as well, try and take out all of Nubia's spaceports. And it looks like Coupe did end up scooping that settler, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Looks like Nubia is pissed off. We have different governments. I got a feeling she's going to want to go at war with me, which is very, very bad because she's way ahead of me technologically. And I think she's got a much bigger army than I do. Not much bigger, but big enough. As far as the city of Los Angeles, we did just finish building a spy. And it looks like we can build another one. So I think we're just going to keep building spies. And I think I'm going to send this guy over to the Gauls, and I need to start disrupting their spaceports over there as well. And we do have 3 envoys in the bank, so I do want to take suzerainty of Bandar. That'll make my trade routes a lot better. And I want to take suzerainty of Johannesburg. And now we have suzerainty of absolutely everybody. So our science and culture should be looking pretty good right now. And we're going to put down an aluminum mine. That'll give us the Eureka for nanotechnology. That'll get us that much closer to our next mission, which is to launch the Mars colony. And it looks like we are entering the apocalypse. So we got to be really, really careful what we do now. Yeah, we have reached maximum climate change. So some meteorites are going to be dropping from the sky from this point on. All right, looks like we just finished the moon landing.
I ought to be jealous of this.
And we just finished building the Eiffel Tower in the same turn. Fantastic. We just got +3 air score. Beautiful. And we just got nanotechnology and smart power doctrine. Great. And it looks like we just got a great person, and we did end up getting Helena Rubinstein, which will give us cosmetics, which will give us +4 amenities, which is beautiful. As far as our next tech go, we kind of just want to find the project after the moon landing, and we want to get that Mars colony going right away. And we got a spy in the city of Nuri. So I think I'll just use them to sabotage production. All right, we have a builder on some woods right by Philadelphia. So I'm going to chop that out. That'll take a turn off the Mars colony mission. All right, looks like we just successfully disrupted rocketry in Nuri as well. And I'm going to chop out this rainforest. That'll knock off another turn off the Mars colony. And Elena Rubinstein will put in the commercial hub, and we'll get our extra amenities. And as far as Sarah goes, we're going to promote her, and I think we're going to give her the quartermaster promotion. And it looks like we have our very first comet destroying our city. And that looks like it is the city of Buffalo, if I'm not mistaken. We did just finish a building in there. And that is our very first victim right there. And I think what I might do is I might build a nuclear power plant in case this city goes down, so that we can continue to power all the cities around. And if I chop this out, I did knock another turn off the Mars colony. Fantastic. And it looks like Nubia wants to buy some uranium and some of my cosmetics, and they want to give me a great work. I don't want to give them any uranium, only because they can use it against me. So I'm going to refuse that deal. All right, we finished another builder in the city of Axum. I'm going to continue to fix up the tiles around the city. And it looks like we did finish the Manhattan project. So I think I'm going to start building nuclear devices in all my cities. And it looks like our ally here wants to offer us Don Quixote and 7 gold per turn for some cosmetics and some coal. So I'm going to take that deal because I like Norway. And we just finished launching the Mars colony. Great. I'm glad we were able to get that off the ground before a comet totally destroyed Philadelphia. And we just got guidance system and another future civic. And I think as far as the civics tree goes, I think we're going to grab global warming mitigation for the extra envoys. And it will give us a diplomatic victory point as well. And then we'll be able to run carbon recapture projects so that we can get some more diplomatic victory points. We do have almost 2,200, which is fantastic, but we're going to need more if we're going to get a diplomatic victory. And it looks like the next great scientist is 100% towards a space race project. So we're going to want to pick this person up. So I got to keep an eye on this. And what I might do is I might run a lot of campus research grants. And it looks like we have our World Congress. Looks like they got an arms control one, public works program, and diplomatic victory points. So I'm pretty sure they're going to vote for me to lose this diplomatic. And I'm wondering if there's any way to see who's got nukes. And it looks like only me and the Gaul have uranium. And I'm guessing maybe the Gaul has some nukes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to vote that the Gaul have their nukes taken away. I'm going to put a couple of turns in that. As far as 100% production towards this project, I'm obviously going to vote for the expedition. I'm going to vote for myself, and I'm going to put every single vote that I possibly can into this and see if I can overpower everybody, because what it seems like to me, it looks like everybody's got a lot less diplomatic favor than I do. And as far as Royal Games, sure, I'll vote for that as well. What is first place for that? That is a diplomatic victory point if we win that. So if I don't win this, I'm going to win that. Launch Mars colony. And oh, boom, beautiful.
From your earliest
Holy,
desire to
and we did end up winning.
to the times
Fantastic. I didn't even see if I got the gain +2 victory points, but I guess I did. So done. We did end up winning a diplomatic victory like we wanted to in the end. So everything worked out perfectly.
Fetter this malefactor.
Wonder if there's a way to check that. Yeah, looks like I did end up winning the gains 2 diplomatic victory point, and I lost the exoplanet one, and I lost this as well, which is weird. So I must have gotten +2, and then I got +1 for winning this, if that makes sense. Not bad. Perfect. Done. This was a long and painful game, and diplomatic victories are not as easy as I thought. I guess this is the end of the episode, and I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.